How's it going, guys? I'm your host, Korriban Gaming. Welcome back to the next episode of the AQ Nostalgia Quest series. And for today's episode, we are going through the next part of the quest, in the Hall of Memories, the Past Unraveled. We are doing part 2. Something it's funny, but it's not. So this is quite a lengthy quest, so let's get started. The Ren. Several years previously, shortly before the coming of the Galen. Oh, so this is in the past, okay. Maya and Seren are certainly being mysterious. Neither one will give me a clear answer. How am I to serve my new role if they will not even entrust me with the truth? What do they mean that Trellin has been gone for several weeks now? Gone where? First he sends me the Bruharo to the Temple of Light on Nell, and now he vanishes. He has not been king long enough to take a vacation. How could he possibly leave at a time like this? Oh. Okay, a little bit of a seizure warning there. A boat, still not right. Every time we try to focus on Erebus's past, I find myself in some other place, in time totally unrelated. Now I'm inside Darin, inside the rain. Sorry, Korriban, tracing Erebus without him in the world is proving more difficult than I might have imagined. Why is that? His actions had so many ripples, direct and indirect, that the entire time period is one great big knot in the timeline. Trying to unravel the snarl requires separating the individual threads. Even worse, his own nature leaves echoes. Even with him in exile, the timeline is like a minefield with booby traps everywhere for the unwary. But Darin and Duran, what has he to do with Darkovia and Erebus? More than you might imagine. Remember, Deviara Seligra used to serve as a mysterious necromancer, which ties him up in a knot along with the rest of them. At this point in history, the fate of the governor and Deviara are very much entwined, and this segment pertains to them. In fact, Commander Darin, please report to the audience chamber. Oh, sure, I'll be along in a moment. You were saying? Commander Darin, not Governor Darin, though this is where that changes. But first, one of those traps, as I mentioned, has just sprung. Yes, of course it has. We have transmorphers incoming. Again, I thought Federin fixed that issue. It fixed the initial memory error. That alone does not clear the hall of interlopers. Just follow this for a bit. I will try to get the timing fixed. Doom Sheep. Okay, so level 150 stuff. Boy, it looks like there's a lot of reading to do for this quest. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Wait, what? What? We can't switch armors. Okay. Wait, this is very weird. We can't switch armors, but we can still... Oh, a powerful and magical water spell. 642 MP. Wait, what? This is just Cycero's teleport booth without the booth. What the heck? Interesting. Let's attack. One hit. Oh, that was pathetic. Okay, very interesting. Right, so Darin form. So you can't switch armors, but you can use your weapons, your shields, your spells, your pets, all of that jazz. Interesting indeed. Look, this is teleport booth. Boom. See that? So they just added Cycero's booth right on top of that spell. Oh, so teleport booth existed long before they made it. Interesting. And then if you do wipe out, see? Yeah, it's obviously way weaker. Oh, seriously? I wonder if we can keep this armor if we flee the quest. The armor is very, very good resistances though. Of course, not very good of anything else, but yeah. Okay, Beastly Bush Baby. 130% to fire. Let's see. We can't use our Pale Skull armor. That's a shame. Yeah, the thing is I'm locked to my spells and my weapons. Yeah, this is not so great. At least I can switch weapons, right? Magic damage. Okay, you can do fire. Yeah, okay, this is not looking that great. Wow, I never realized how dependent I am on my armor until today. Like, most of my nuking is locked behind my armor. Shields, obviously, mostly is damage reduction. Weapons, yeah, most of my weapons don't really do much on their own either. Wow, okay, yeah, today I realized how freaking dependent I am on my armors. God damn. Well, maybe we can take this opportunity to do C72 plus Fey Wanderer. Fear, Panic. Let's have Fey Wanderer. Okay. And then we can do Quad Force. Courage. Okay, this should boost the damage greatly. Let's see. Alright. No, still kind of crappy. Oh, okay, didn't boost the damage greatly. It did boost the healing by quite a bit, so that's nice. Yeah, oh, I think they already... Whoops, daisy. Okay, I think they already nerfed the damage part. Yeah, but the healing is still pretty good. One five one 120. Okay, attack. Miss. Oh, nice. Okay, that's pretty good healing. Attack again. Ah, come on. Freaking no dexterity. Pet BTH, damn it. I think we just spam teleport booth here. I think, yeah. Okay, goodbye. There we go. Wonder if you can flee in this armor and keep this armor for use somewhere else. That'll be interesting. Oops, I forgot to use Quad Force. My bad. Without Quad Force is still pretty good. Yeah, without Quad Force is still pretty good. But I'll use it anyway. Courage. Let's do... What if I do... Yeah, let's just stick with teleport booth here. Lucky strike. Nope. Oh, lucky heal. Nice. 502 SP. Awesome. And lucky shot with the spell. There we go. Next, Doom Sheet. I already did my gold farming for today, and now I have 3 storage chests. So that's why I'm not getting any gold from this battle, as you guys can see. I don't think I'll have enough gold to take part in this year's donation contest. You need at least like 30 billion, which is about 30 gold storage chests, which I don't think I want to farm for. I don't think I can hit 30 before the donation contest starts. So we'll just leave it at, we'll just try it again next year, which is fine. Yeah, it's totally fine. We can try again next year. Oops. No wonder the healing is crap. Bam. Oh, come on. 114 MP. Oops. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, full heal on SP. Very nice. Alright. Abort, what just happened? I can't use my equipment. The knot appears to be causing more problems than expected. One moment. This should be relatively easy to untangle this time. Thanks. As good a fighter as Darren is, I'm going to need all the help I can get, given that I'm probably going to have to fight a million transmorphers by myself. Incorrect. You mean that's all of them? No, another who has vested interest in these events seek to aid you. Skyon? Hello again, Korban. Love the pantaloons. Thank you. They are actually quite Wait, one problem. Won't doing this alter events and give me a less than accurate idea of what happened? An astute observation chosen. Although your sarcasm detector may need tuning, you will be using your own abilities and not those of the person whose place you are currently occupied. Though given your reputation, I'm surprised you have not realized the obvious already. What? You already get an incomplete rendering of events. Huh? You do not think exactly as Darren does, so your interactions will vary slightly from his own. Huh, true. True as it may be, the simulation takes this into account and guides back toward the original timeline. Even so guided, however, minor discrepancies will remain. It is why when I run any simulation, I go through at least 3 times to get an accurate reading. That'll take forever. We cannot afford the time. I cannot be sure if, or more likely how soon Erebus will return. Right now we cannot read Dao's history at all. Point, but there is even more reason I cannot afford repeated reads of the past. Just roll with the punches. I'll keep trying to work out the timeline issue, and I can track the original events exactly. Remember, the Hall of Memories can both allow you to replay events and show a projection. So you can alert us to any deviation from historical facts? Yes. Can't just wait return to the present and enter when you have worked out the knot? No, because I cannot enter the memories myself and unravel them at the same time. Also, someone else needs to be active within these memories for me to trace and unravel them. Ordinarily, my analog and I employ each other for this sort of thing. However, he is not presently available as Battleon has him active on Celestia. So you can leave at any time, but if you do so, we have to start the whole thing over again. Lovely. Well, I'll get back to work. I better get inside before Severin comes looking for me again. What is it? We had just spotted an army of Jacob marching from Kelner. Why would they do that? Relations remain strained, and that is degraded since Charlene has taken the throne of a human kingdom. You well know that, Commander. They make up a considerable force. It is possible, given His Majesty's warnings, that they come to make war on us. However, Gilara, who has scouted away, has determined that they fly Duran's colors. It could be a trick. What do you think? The Jacob have always been far more direct in their behavior before now. But it would be foolhardy to underestimate the Jacob intelligence. Clearly, they have shown themselves to possess a singular cunning. And that's better. I wonder though. So I can fly in this form. How exhilarating. Of course you can, Gilara. Any scion of what kind of weapons they possess? Right. I saw little evidence of weapons of any sort. Do they have war beasts with them? Siege engines? None, at least not toward the front. Though I do wonder why they... How did these creatures get into the palace? This is a problem. Yating, Korriban, and here I thought we were going to have a slumber party with them. They are following us. That is very evident. A boat has defenses in place, and yet they managed to get into this particular room anyway. How? I guess I left the door open. Yating, Skyhorn. In that case, maybe I can leave you to your tea party with them, and I will come back later. Slumber party. I said slumber party, not tea party. Wonderful. Who exactly are the two of you talking to? Have you gone insane? Don't worry, I've seen this before, Korriban. I know, once we finish the transmorphers off, Maya and Serin will not even remember the variation. Poultry gas. So, can we... Okay, nice. We can finally use our own equipment now. Ooh, okay. Luckily that missed, otherwise that's gonna hurt. Right, so back to Pale Skull. We can just dismiss our guest. Pets will switch back to Flincher. Shields will use our Pale Skull items here. And we can dismount and we can do Battle Claw for the choke. Let's do Battle Claw again. I'm not really paying attention. Oh, whoops. Oh my god. Wow. This poultry gas though. Alright, nice. We got the choke off. 4 battles, huh? And we are about halfway through, I think. Let's keep spamming Battle Claw. Alright, 0.183, so they shouldn't be doing any damage now. Boom, 125 on a lucky strike. Okay, that's no threat to me. And I think you can just attack. There we go. Next. Doom Sheet. Right, so 4 battles. And then yeah. I don't know if we have more battles here. Let me just take a look. 5, 6. And then a boss battle. Yep, and a whole bunch of dialogue. Okay, great. Wow, this is another lengthy quest. The quests in here are all pretty lengthy. Yeah, that is gonna be... Oh, okay, nice lucky strike. Another Doom Sheep. So full heal after every 2 battles. That's nice. Battle Claw. Yeah, it looks like we only have enough time to do 1 quest today. I was thinking of doing 2, but it seems that this is probably gonna be too long. As far as possible, I want to try to keep the videos within like half an hour. Maybe 20 minutes plus is good. But yeah, I don't want anything stretching beyond half an hour. There we go. 5 rounds, 0.16 now. Okay. I thought when he transformed into this, he will do darkness damage. I guess I'm remembering wrong. Yeah, looks like he still does earth. Okay, let's just attack. Nice. Beastly Bush Baby. Oh, this one has 4,000 over health. That's annoying. Battle Claw. Battle Claw again. Yep, I'm just gonna keep spamming Battle Claw and we should be fine. 0.128. Yep, doing no damage now. This is why choke is so good, guys. For those of you who are not fans of the choke effect, I hope my recent speed of videos have convinced you in some way to actually like this effect. Like, I'll be honest, I didn't think much of it in the past. I wasn't a fan of it in the past. Not until I got this armor and realized, like, wow. Choke is just crazy, man. Like, you can fight anything using one set. You need not concern yourself about the army. They march under my direction. They are comprised primarily of the Meta outcasts from Draker society. They will be taking up residence here even as many of our people are escorted to their estates in Kelner. That brings us to... Hello Korriban, hello Skyon of the Nekfi. How did you? I'm a communicant of the creator. That status grants me some degree of awareness of the sort of temporal effect that the abode employs in its mechanisms. We are not trying to spy on you, your highness. Don't be silly, though it would not matter if you were anyway. I have nothing to hide. I merely was interested in whom it might be poking at my memories, your majesty. Don't need to concern yourself, Serin. This event never occurred, but it is occurring right now. Is it? Then communicate with your lord. You are my lord, your majesty. The one whose service antedates my own, Serin. You are a communicant of the Lord of Water. Communicate with said elemental lord. You know, but how? Because this event never occurred and we are long since it. Have you hit your head, Majesty? Just attempted to convene with the Lord of Water, Serin. Very well, but this seems hardly the right environment to convene in. Silence, I cannot. I receive no answer. Naturally, you do not. You are merely an echo, and as you did not do so originally, you cannot do so now. That is a risky proposition, your majesty. I have seen the elemental lords intervene in the Hall of Memories before. Oh, no doubt. When there is direct bearing, thus the Light and Dark Lord pay close attention to you in Darkovia, but it is far more likely that they are watching now than Calera is. Calera? A Draco title for the lord that the elves call Malaris, the lord of elemental water in his male guise. You mean what, with the elemental lord's gender being a fluid? Some more than others. The Light and Dark Lord are rather fixed by nature of their choosing to act as consorts to one another, but water is fluid by nature. But it is, as far as history says, that form with which Darin and Serin interact. This is the doing of the Traveler? What? Why would he do that? He will blow my entire cover. Cover? Oh dear, this conversation has gotten us a bit off track. No one knows that you are about to betray us, Maya. No less than that betrayal is an act. If no one knows Trellin, then how do you just pronounce it? I did not. Indeed, I will not make that pronouncement for many years after the Devourer leaves us in peace. This is not correct. No such beings belong in this continuity. Remnants of Erebus polluting the hall, your highness. I am trying to undo the knot, but there are parameters I do not understand. Every time I pull at one thread, I reach another snarl. That is to be expected, especially as you are directly abutting against a change I myself affected in time. Janos' duplication, so we are near to the time of his death. Very near, unfortunately, and that leads us to a problem. If you skip over that period with time branching there so directly, the transmorphers could actually do some serious damage. They could even affect the material present. But how? These are just memories, not actual time travel. How interesting. He is self-aware. That is a serious problem. How is he sentient? Since when are transmorphers sentient? I am far more than merely sentient, chosen of law. I am MuttonCutlet, sapient as well. In fact, it was I who so recently altered the abode and trapped the Law Master and the Darkovians within. This is a problem. Indeed, it is. We cannot have this being spreading that information to his fellows. There could be considerable damage to the timeline if he is allowed to act. So what do? You die? What? What's going on? I am very confused. MuttonCutlet. Okay. Interesting choice of name. Yeah, AQ has a lot of weird name choices. I guess that is I don't know, it brings me back to the olden days of AQ where everything was like just a joke. Yeah. But yeah, MuttonCutlet, very interesting name indeed. Why not chicken cutlet or pork cutlet or beef cutlet? I don't know, man. Why mutton? Guess whoever wrote this quest likes their mutton, huh? I haven't eaten mutton in a long while. Yeah, I don't eat mutton all the time, but I do quite enjoy it. Like a lot of people don't like the gamey taste, but that's one of the main reasons why I like mutton. It's because there is that gamey taste there that you don't usually find in other forms of protein, like chicken, like your beef, like a pork, all that. There really isn't a gamey taste, but mutton, it has a pretty strong gamey taste. I would say it's an acquired taste for most people, but yeah, I like it. But my family doesn't really like it. That's why we rarely eat it. And even if we do eat it, usually I'm the only one eating it, or I'm the only one ordering it. Yep. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like mutton or not? Poultry, guys, this reminds me of a chicken. Yeah, chicken is probably the most consumed meat in my household. Probably second to pork. No, not second to pork. Yeah, chicken is probably the most consumed meat. Yeah, because chicken really, there's nothing. I don't think there's any religion that doesn't allow you to eat chicken. Yeah, I think that's why it's so widely consumed. Probably in the world as well. Like I know Muslims can't eat pork, and Buddhists can't, and Hindus they can't eat beef. So yeah, chicken's not really restricted by anything, and it's cheaper than and easier to prepare, and the taste is also more widely accepted than something like mutton. So yeah, I think chicken is probably the most eaten meat in the whole world. Yep. Also reminds me of quail. I would like to try quail one day though. Yeah, I've eaten plenty of quail eggs before, but quail meat itself, no, I haven't. 393, man. All this talking about food is making me hungry. Why do all the monsters in this game have to look like delicious food? Or why do we give the monsters names of delicious food? Oh, mutton cutlet, there we go. So it's a reskinned Doom Sheep, I guess. Battleclaw. Oh, he resisted, darn it. Hey, it's Mutton Cutlet's kill along. When monsters come to kill along, they've got a lot of bad stuff for you. That's not good. Please don't resist. There we go. 120% water. Oh, this is good. Okay, nice. 0.16. Don't have to worry about this anymore. Yep. Oh god. Whoops a daisy. Misclick. That's fine. Luckily I can go back. And it resisted. Darn it. Not enough SP. Dang. Essence Orb. Battleclaw. Come on. Resist again? Seriously? Wow. Why is this resisting so much? Strength. Oh boy, that's not good. His stats. He has 2 main stats and like 225 luck stat, but shouldn't be resisting that much, right? Yeah, I don't see any boss boost. Maybe there's a hidden boss boost for like the older bosses. Yeah, probably there is. Yeah, that's the only reason why I can think of this guy resisting so much. Never mind, we'll just nuke him down with a spell. There we go, lucky strikes, awesome. As reluctant as I am to intervene in this matter, I have no choice. Do you just uncreate that doom sheet? That no doubt answers the question. It's all well, Trellin. When the high communicant of my wife calls upon my own portfolio, it tends to set off alarm bells. Oh, hello, Korriban. Oh, hey, Galleon. And a Nekfi? You must be the one known as Skyon. That's right. No, all is not well, Lord the Galleon. Not well at all. Irreversible creatures are loose in the Hall of Memories, and they have potential to spread information about a weak point in time to their fellows. Were the weak point exploited, it would have directly interfered with the events of your own coming, so I uncreated the being to prevent it. How did he come by this information? He overheard us talking. A bit extreme a reaction then, I think. Uncreation of a being for being in the wrong place at the wrong time, even where such as this is risked, seems overboard. I concur, Lord, but I had few options, though I must admit that it did occur to me that such an act might catch your attention. I see. Well then, fortunately for the sheep and for you, you were right. Did you just uncreate challenge uncreation of that sheep? Don't be ridiculous, that is beyond convoluted. I simply recreated it directly. I can create as well as uncreate, you know. My wife and I are by sides to one coin. I did, however, omit certain details in its restoration. Bah. I'm in your debt, Lord. You can repay me by promising to call upon me directly in the future rather than asking me to clean up your mess after the fact. Yes, my lord. Also be aware, given time, this being will go back toward his original sapience. He will not remember these events, but you have not dealt with him for the last time. See you soon, Korriban. That sounds vaguely ominous. Not really. It is his month to go host card night. You play Terran games with the Uncreator, not just with him. Anyway, I guess I have to find my way through all of these events then. Perhaps not. I may have an idea. Let me work with the boat. You continue watching things here. This brings us to the issue at hand. As of now, I've assumed control of the Celt. It is part of the Kingdom of the Ren. Lord Jano remains in the Celt as our Tipalo and cultural liaison. But I need a royal governor to act as my voice in the city as well. Brilhado, do I take it by your presence here that you are now a communicant of the Lord of Light? I was able to induce the creation of a save point using the Orb of Creation and the Shield of Loritia. Unfortunately, it will lock this section of the Hall of Memories to you, meaning that you can only resume from this point. You will eventually have to play through these events, but just not now. Sucks to be him. The limitation applies to both of you, Skyon. Frag. I have a feeling he wanted to say something else. Let's see what we have here. Duran's Mace, Belmire's Splendor. Sounds familiar. Was this used in the past? Nah, I don't really think so. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host, Korriban Gaming. Peace out.